This is KCTV English News. I'm Nick Brontes. Researchers project Jeju's population to hit 800,000 a bit over 10 years from now. Seoul National University's Population Policy Research Center has released a study on expected population changes. The report states that the number of official island residents, excluding foreign nationals and tourists, will hit 800,000 by around 2030, and then 850,000 about 10 years later. Researchers say the population will get older, too. The number of locals 85 and up is expected to more than triple to over 30,000 in 2032. The provincial government will use these research results to craft a comprehensive plan on population policies. Authorities have extended the development restrictions in 5 towns in Seongsan-up, Seogwipo, the site for the island's second airport. The province announced Wednesday that development is restricted in Onpyeongri and 4 other communities through December 15, 2020. The designation covers a total of 5.86 million square meters of land. Construction, land alterations, and soil and stone collection are all restricted in the zone. Provincial officials say they had no choice but to extend the restrictions because of the delay in establishing the basic plan for the new airport. The provincial government says it will supply about 100,000 homes over the next 9 years. The province plans to supply 106,000 residential units by 2027. That's based on a housing demand population of 723,000 people in 2025. In addition, it will supply 10 to 14 square kilometers of residential land by 2027. The province plans to locate the new housing sites in areas that are easily accessible to the city center. It will commission research in the first half of next year and announce the candidate areas in the second half. Slumps in mining and manufacturing, as well as construction, have brought the Jeju employment rate down. The Honam Regional Statistics Office says the employment rate in Jeju last month was 69.6%. That's 2.2 percentage points lower than in November 2017. By industry, more jobs were added in agriculture and fishing, electricity, transportation, and communications. Those gains couldn't outpace the losses in mining and manufacturing, construction, individual businesses, and public service. Some 8,000 people are unemployed in Jeju. That's over 2,000 more than a year ago. Officials are planning on building a marine ranch in the seas around Chujado. The province says the Ministry of Maritime Affairs and Fisheries has selected the coastal waters off Daesori Chujamyeon for the project. 5 billion won in national and local funding will be used to build it, with construction scheduled for completion in 2022. The island currently has 4 marine ranches, including ones in Gangjong, Bukchon, and Gumneung. Everyone in a car must now buckle up. Following 2 months of campaigning, police have begun a crackdown to ensure everyone in every vehicle is wearing a seatbelt. Mike Balfour reports.
The police stop a car. The driver is detained for having a backseat passenger who was not wearing a seatbelt.
12월 1일부터 운전자 및 동승자 안전띠 단속 기간입니다. 뒷자리에 동승자 앉는데 안 되는데 운전자 면허장 먼저 보세요.
A few minutes later, another driver was caught. The driver said they were unaware of the recently revised traffic laws that took effect September 28th. According to the revised laws, all those within a vehicle on all of Korea's roads must be wearing a seatbelt whenever their vehicle is in motion.
12월 1일부터 운전자 및 동승자 특별 단속 기간인 거 알고 계세요? 몰랐어요.
Some drivers insist that they had fastened their seatbelt even when they are caught unfastened.
저희 경찰관 눈으로 직접 확인해 보려고.
언제 제가 이걸 차고 쓰면 될 거예요.
Following 2 months of campaigning after the revision of the traffic laws, police have started to crack down on seatbelt offenses. A driver will be fined 30,000 won if any of their passengers violate the new law. The fine will jump to 60,000 won if the passenger is 13 or younger. Taxis, intercity buses, and school buses are not exempt from the law. Only an average of 29.8% of passengers in back seats use seatbelts. Experts say seatbelts reduce the risk of dying in a crash by 30%.
안전띠를 착용치 않았을 경우에 만약에 그 사고가 발생했을 때는 그 부상 정도가 굉장히 심해질 수 있기 때문에 운전자를 비롯해서 동승자까지도 전 그 좌석에 안전띠 착용을 의무화하도록 하는 것입니다.
During the 1-month-long seatbelt crackdown, police are focusing on checking if drivers and passengers are buckled up. Mike Balfour, KCTV.
Get into the holiday spirit at the Jeju Winter Festival, where you can enjoy music, Christmas lights, and other attractions in the heart of old Jeju City. Ring in the new year and catch the first rays of 2019 at the Seongsan Sunrise Festival. It will be colder Friday and skies will remain mostly cloudy all day. For more, here's your forecast. The morning low in Jeju City will be 5 and the afternoon high 7 degrees. Temperatures down in Seogwipo will fall between 5 and 9. The low in Seongsan will be 4, and the high later on 7 degrees. Similar temperatures are expected in western regions around Gosan. And the low at higher elevations like Songpanak will be 2 degrees below zero, and the afternoon high 1 above. Taking a look at the marine forecast, winds will be out of the northwest and north at 8 to 13 meters per second, and seas will be between 1 and 2.5 meters. And here's what's in store for us over the next few days. And that brings us to the end of today's broadcast. Thank you for tuning in, and I hope you'll join me tomorrow at the same time. We're now on YouTube. Find us by searching for KCTV E-News Jeju. 시청자 여러분, 고맙습니다.